Morning, everyone. Welcome to my 39th video. This is just a quick update on Apple, which I think may have run its course temporarily to the downside. This chart is a 1 year, and the shaded area are inside the Bollinger Bands. As you can see, when we hit the top of the Bollinger Band or the bottom, we tend to get a rally in one direction or the other. What we have here is the Bollinger Band coming just into the middle of this day and starting up and then testing its little breakout and then sort of riding the Bollinger Band. This is not all that unusual. As you can see, while it worked on the upside, it also worked on the downside. What I want to point out is that there was a gap back here that the high this day was 169.50, I believe, or 169.20. I was looking at that and thinking that we might close that gap today, as I mentioned in my note last night, based on the news that Mr. Trump was possibly going to put tariffs on Apple's laptops and smartphones. So I expected to see this lower. Yesterday, we had a nice little reversal after hitting 170 and low change, 170.29, I believe it was. And I kind of expected us to gap down this morning and possibly close that gap. I'm going to switch here to an intraday to show you exactly what happened on that. I'm going to use an intraday chart with 5-minute bars. And what you're going to see is we had this strong close, and then yesterday in the extended hours, we actually came back down all the way to 170.93. So back in this area. I was, as I said, expecting it to go lower. So we gapped down and moved up with the market back into that gap and came back down and tested what I think is a good area of support in here from the day before yesterday. And what we've had is a rally back up, and from here, 1, 2, 3 higher lows, and this one is inside, so a higher low and a lower high. If we go through here and get back into this gap, I think that Apple can rally pretty firmly, and I'll show you the area that I expect it could go to. If it breaks yesterday's high at here we go. If it breaks yesterday's high at 174 and change in this area right here, if we can break above that and this high around 175 also, I think we could come back up into this 180, 185 area. And that would be a pretty substantial gain, especially if you're trading options. Okay, that's the update. Thanks.